Today we're making some chili. Got us some onion and some hamburger, ground beef. I think it's a couple of pounds. And olive oil, Worcestershire, good old butt rub. Can use that almost on anything. Tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, some black pepper, some chili powder, some salt. Got some pinto beans and some kidney beans, and of course some beef broth. And today we're going to do all this again in the Instant Pot. And we're going to get that going in just a little bit. First thing we're going to do, take our lid off and put this on saute. Add us a little bit of olive oil in the bottom and we'll get going with this thing. Be back in a minute. Alright, first thing we want to do is get our onion going. Kind of soften that up. Alright, we'll get this going and be right back. Alright, these have been going for about 10 minutes. You can tell they've gotten kind of glossy looking. Now we're going to add our hamburger. Got some Worcestershire, some butt rub, salt and pepper on there. And put that in there. Break that up. Cook the hamburger. When you get finished cooking, I'm taking, drain the fat off of it so it doesn't have a greasy flavor. Be back. Here's our hamburger. It's just about ready, as you can tell. Quite a bit of fat off of it, so we're going to drain that off. One thing about hamburger, you want to make sure that there's no pink anywhere. You want it cooked well. We'll be back. Alright, we're going to add in our beans. I got kidney beans and pinto beans. They've been drained. If you want to leave the juice in them, that means you'll get to fart a lot. I'm going to put in a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Just a good shot of that. Got our chili seasoning. I'm going to put that all in there. And we have our petite cut up tomatoes. And our tomato sauce. None of these are flavored. If you want to get flavored ones for chili, you can. Might want to go with a little bit of extra seasoning here. This butt rub. Maybe some shot of Worcestershire. And I believe we've got everything in. Now another thing I found, we got to put some beef broth in there. Not a whole lot of this because a lot of people don't like their chili to be soupy. Now last time I used my Instant Pot, it wouldn't come up to pressure. And what I found was there was a small piece of onion right there. We see some hamburger, some sauce there. So what you want to do is take you a clean paper towel, wet it just a little bit, and run right around the edge of your Instant Pot. What that does is that cleans that off. That way you don't have anything. Make sure you don't have anything down in here as you are adding to it. You want to make sure that this up here is as clean as it can be. There's some sauce or grease back there, so you want to make sure it's good and clean. That way it'll come to pressure and do what it's supposed to do. We're going to mix all this up. We'll be right back. All right, got everything in there. We're going to get all this good and stir it up, mixed up. Smells good already. Got our onions and beans and tomato. I didn't go with any bell pepper or anything like that. Not real fond of that. Kind of stays with me. But we've got everything good and mixed up. And we're going to put this with the lid on it. Okay. I'm going to try to make it sing to us if we can get it to. Alright, that means it's sealed up. We're going to put this on manual. And it says 18 minutes, and we're going to go down to, I'm going to go to 9. And we're going to let this do its thing. It'll come up to pressure. That little, see, we didn't even put this over where it was supposed to be. You want to make sure that that is set on seal. That little button will pop up, it'll set up, and it'll be ready to go. Usually about 15 minutes, and then it'll count down on the timer, and we'll be back. Our little popper has popped up. It's still kind of doing its thing. But as soon as that pops up, usually doesn't take long after that for the timer to kick in. So we will wait on that and see what happens. We're down to a minute, and this thing should be done in just a second. So we're going to listen to what it sounds like when it cuts on. It's been kind of popping and doing its thing. Little deal still popped up there. Everything seems to be working the way it's supposed to. All right. There's the alarm to let you know that it's all ready to go. And we still have a full head of steam inside. When that deal is popped up, you don't want to try to open it. Matter of fact, I don't think it'll even let you open it. But what we want to do here is cut it off. And we're going to go ahead and do a quick release. I always take a spoon, kind of get back a little bit. What this does is lets the pressure off the pot. Alright. We'll be back to see what it looks like on the inside. Okay. Our button back there has dropped down. Got a little bit of steam wanting to come out still, but that means the pressure is off, and it's safe to open it. So we're going to take it, turn it. Take a look inside. All right. Now that looks like some good homemade chili right there. Might be a little soupy for some. I added some beef broth to it. But I've found that once you add some saltines, or if you want to make, some people make cornbread, it'll make it to where it thickens up a little bit. That is homemade chili in the Instant Pot. Didn't take long at all.